So, thank you, Kimberly and Samantha for jumping on. My name is April. Um, I am the founder of Team Run Pink Run Happy, and Danielle and Tasha are two of my really awesome coaches. Tasha has hit Success Club 5 in her first month, which is a big achievement, and Danielle was able to quit her job and just hit Emerald. Tasha just hit Emerald today too, and was able to successfully. Danielle got her free ticket to Summit, which is just going to be a big party next year. So I'm excited. So I'm going to go ahead and mute you all. There is the bottom left on your computer is where it has a little microphone. So when I do ask for you to speak, you just have to unmute yourself. But I mute so any background noise, because I am recording it, will not be here. So this is what I do with my coaches. I don't always do Zoom, but if I can, it's amazing because it's so cool to be able to put a name to a face. Because even though we're Facebook friends, a lot of times I'm like, I always look at that teeny tiny picture and it's a picture of her and her, boyfriend. So I kind of forget what she looks like. So it's cool too to kind of get to know each other a little better. So I'm going to be asking you new coaches a little bit about you guys as well today. But basically, I kind of want to go through the rundown of what I do with new coaches for my first call, which is a Getting Started Right call. I have them schedule a call with me every week for the first 4 weeks, and then as needed after that. The first call is the longest because there are, 3 of you newer coaches. It may take us 45, 50 minutes today. I'm going to try to keep it quick because I know you were already on the team call before. So I'm going to try to keep it to 40 minutes, and just bear with me. I will be talking fast just because I know your time is precious. But with your new coach, it could be a 30-minute really solid call. So first thing I talk about is your why. And what I want you to think about is your why is the most important thing that you can do for this business. When you figure out what your why is, that's going to be the thing that makes you do it when you don't feel like it, and makes you find time when you don't have time. And so, Amanda, I think a good part of your why is probably sitting in your lap right now. It's really cool when you see people with family. You're going to see that, you want to dig deep and really discover why you decided to be a coach, or why you're going to make time when you don't have time and do it anyways. So I'm going, there's 2 now, 2 whys. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about mine, and I'm just going to tell it short and sweet because you'll see mine a million times over and over as I tell my story throughout, knowing me. But basically, when I first started, I was talked to like I was a dog. I had a master's degree, got paid barely anything, my bank account was negative on the regular basis, and I was just really unfulfilled, really unhappy at my job. My my boyfriend at the time, now husband, I knew there was a wedding coming. I knew there was no way in sight that I was going to be able to. I can't even pay my bills. Like, we're not going to be able to get married, yada yada. So my why was to feel better about myself. I had eating disorders in the past, to be more confident, to help other people, and to pay off debt. That was huge for me. So I was able to pay for my wedding in cash. I was able to quit my job. And in July, my husband quit his job. So all of these huge things I was able to do with Beachbody. So just know I had $7 in my bank account. Sarah, who's on the call, overdrew her bank account when she signed on as a challenge, with her as a coach, and she was able to quit her job too. So just know that it's okay. We all have been there. We all have struggled. But this is one thing that is your in. Like, this is a gold mine that you're sitting on. I literally have over doubled my income this year. From last year for Beachbody? What other job can you be like, I'd like to double my income this year, thanks? Like, they'd be like, no way, you're a joke. So it's really cool, the potential that you have with this business. So I want to talk to Amanda and Kimberly today, and I want you to kind of give us a short and sweet version of your why. And I want you'll get on the phone with Danielle and Tasha and do a little bit more of your why. So just give us a little bit of a glimpse of why you decided to be a coach. So Amanda, go ahead and unmute yourself. There's the bottom left. There you go.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. Well, I have 3 of these. The other one's over with her dad. So, but I used to run a stables with train horses, and I had to quit because of these 3. So my why is to make up the income that I had been making with the stables. And also I want to be healthier and more fit and be able to be with these guys all the time. So that's my big why. So
Good. Love it. And when you get on the phone with Danielle, I want you to go into a little bit more. And Danielle, you'll have her do her why list. So talk to her about that and have her write it down and send it to you. And basically that is every single individual reason. I want to pay for my wedding. I want to quit my job. I want my husband to be around, more things like that. So you'll get with Danielle and she'll do that. So thank you for that. And Kimberly, go ahead and unmute yourself. And I got you, Amanda. I got you muted again. And tell us your why.
Well, my why is I've been at the same dead-end job for the last 18 years.
Oh, man. What do you do?
Yeah. What's that?
What do you do?
I am a caregiver.
Okay.
And I've gone all the way up to management. I've gone as high as I can go. And the pay is not any better. A lot of stress and no pay. So my big why is to be able to financially support my kids, quit that job, and stay at home and take care of them more.
Good. How old are your kids?
My son's going to be 14 and my daughter just turned 11.
You go, girl. You do not look like you have a 14-year-old.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So,
yeah. When kids come into play, it's crazy how much more, you see that why evolving, because it's not just for you anymore. It's for, them and their future in college, things like that. So, cool. Thank you for sharing. And same thing with you. You will get with Tasha and do your, why list and kind of go dig deeper into that. So, all right. So the next thing I want to talk to you about is, we want you to set goals for yourself, because we don't want to be like, you should do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. We want you to set goals, but I also want to tell you some baseline goals that we do kind of set for somebody if they want to work this business and quit your job and, really be successful at it. So, if you're just like, I love Shakeology and I want a discount and I want a new handbag every month, you don't really need to, hit these goals. But if you're like, I hate my job, I want to quit, I need to make some money, pay off debt, then these are going to be something that's important for you. So first one is Success Club 5 every month is non-negotiable. What Success Club is you get Success Club points when you sell things. So a challenge pack is if you signed on with Shakeology and a fitness program, that's considered a challenge pack. And so your coach made 2 Success Club points when you signed on. And if somebody would order a Shakeology on home direct, which means an auto shipment, you'd get 1 point. Now, Shakeology is $130 for a 30-day serving, so that's $4 a meal. For 10 extra bucks, there is always another program that they can get, and you can bundle it into a challenge pack. So say somebody wanted to sign on as a coach, they just wanted Shakeology, they didn't want a program or whatever, and they're like, no, I'm just going to sign on as a coach, I'm just going to get Shakeology. Well, they'd be paying $40 to sign on, and then with your 25% discount, you could get Shakeology for $100, but you're still paying $140, so it makes no sense to do that. When you buy the challenge pack, that $40 sign-on fee is waived. So anybody that's interested in coaching, challenge pack is always the way to go. Now, if somebody is just interested in Shakeology, you could say, well, for 10 extra bucks, right now, PiYo is a fitness program. The 3-day refresh is a 3-day cleanse, and Beachbody On Demand is where they would get 3 months access of streaming workouts, and those are all on sale for $140 with Shakeology. So it's a no-brainer. For 10 extra bucks, they're going to get another fitness program or a 3-day cleanse, and you're going to get 2 Success Club points instead of 1. So, and if somebody just wants Shakeology, you can't talk them into a challenge pack. If they just buy it, not on home direct, they pay $12 in shipping versus $2. So with them buying on home direct, which is going to give you 1 point, they're going to save $10 in shipping. So it's also a no-brainer. So you should really be shooting to always just get that challenge pack. So be selling, getting that 2 Success Club points for every challenge pack. So you sold 3 challenge packs. That should be your non-negotiable. That's going to have 6 Success Club points. That qualifies you for Success Club 5. there's Success Club 5 and Success Club 10. Success Club 5 is really what you want to shoot for. 10 is totally doable, but it's always better to say, I'm going to hit Success Club 5 no matter what. If I get Success Club 10, I'm going to be ecstatic. But Success Club 5, that's my non-negotiable. So what benefit of that is you're going to get your Shakeology paid for every month if you're hitting Success Club 5. So it's still going to come out of your account, but the commissions, you make 25% commission, is going to balance that. So it's just non-negotiable. I need my Shakeology paid for every month. I'm not doing this business to lose money. I want to get my shakes paid for. I can't tell people to drink shakes if I'm not drinking it. Oh yeah, drink the Shakeology. I'm not drinking it, but you should. That doesn't come across very well. So just make it non-negotiable that you're going to get your Shakeology paid for. You're going to hit Success Club 5. Our company is always doing giveaways. This month, if you hit Success Club, they're giving coaches P90X, P90X2, and something else. They're literally giving it away, which is like a $200 value. So it's like, yeah, no brainer. I'm going to hit Success Club. So, and then also, if you hit Success Club, you're 5 or higher, your first month, you get a call with Carl Deichler, who is our CEO. He's amazing. He's such a great stand-up guy. It's really cool to work for a company that has just such a great, they really want to help people. If you hit Success Club 5 or higher your first 3 months, you will get a free ticket to Nashville, which is our, every summer we're doing that for our Coach Summit. It's basically a big party for Beachbody coaches. There's parties at night, there's workouts in the morning, there's live seminars and training to help you with your business, and you get to be there with your team. So Danielle just locked in her free summit ticket today for 2016. Yay. It's a $300 value. So yeah, freaking get it for free. It's going to be a big old party. It was so much fun. There's live workouts with Shanti, Autumn, Shalene, all the celebrity trainers are there live. It's awesome. So make that non-negotiable. Also, as you sell things, you hit Success Club, that equates to dollars for our Success Club trip. Every year, Beachbody has a Success Club trip, and you can qualify to get it paid for. 2 months ago, I don't remember when it was, but I know that all of my 2016 cruise is paid for, and I have they even do extra cruise dollars that you can earn that you can spend on the ship. So I know that I have the cruise dollars, and my free trip is paid for because of the Success Club points equate to dollars. That's so cool. My husband and I are going on a free trip on Beachbody. This past April, we went to Cancun for free. I got $750 in travel cash. Our plane tickets were just over $800. So for less than $100, I got a free trip to Cancun, all inclusive for 2 people and airfare. You cannot beat that. Like we would never, it's like $1,000 a night to stay at this place. I would never have the money to do anything like that. So, really cool. Every year they do a Success Club trip. So get yourself on the waiting list of the Success Club. In the pinned post of the Team Run Pink Run Happy group, your coach will tag you in there, and there's the information to get on the waiting list for Coach Summit and the Success Club trip. Now, Success Club trip, the wait list is a mile long, but get on there anyways. And then next year you'll be able to register when it opens and be able to get in closer. So it's not guaranteed that you could do it for 2016, but just know that you never know. So get in there because you could be winning that free trip anyways. So, the next thing that I want to talk to you about is getting to Emerald. And once you hit Emerald, which means you have 2 coaches underneath you, which Tasha and Danielle just hit this week, you then start making a cycle bonus. And I'm not going to go into a lot of details because you already have a million other things going on in your head, and I'm talking really fast. Just know that when you have 2 coaches underneath you, you start making a cycle bonus. And so if you cycle once as a Emerald coach, that's $14. As a Diamond coach, once you increase your rank, it's $18. So then again, as you increase in rank, and I'm not going to talk about rank with Diamond and things like that. I don't want to confuse you yet. But as you increase in rank, you get more money too for what your team underneath you is doing. So just know that as you get to Emerald and as you start building your team starts making you money each week, which is really cool. So yeah, being Emerald should be non-negotiable in your first month or two, because it's easy. You just keep talking to people about joining you. If they like the shakes, do it for the discount, get them on board, because once you're Emerald, you're also going to start getting free leads, and your coach can talk to you about that. Basically, if you're hitting Success Club and you're getting leads, you're going to get people that say they call in from the infomercial or they order online. Beachbody knows they're going to get better results with a coach. So they're going to assign it to an Emerald Active coach. So cool little added bonus. Your company gives you people that, just called in from the infomercial. Then another thing is on our team call from tonight, we showed you how to set up your your direct deposit. So your coach will help you in setting that up as well. But I always tell people to get that set up along with your profile the first week. Start chipping away at your welcome email. All of those little things your coach will help you with in setting that up, because you'd have to wait for it to come in the mail, and they take like a $2.50 charge out. One of the biggest things I want to tell you is if you're sitting here thinking, whew, what did I get myself into? It's totally normal. If you didn't feel overwhelmed as a new coach, I'd be like, what's wrong with you? Because I'm pretty sure that's just a totally natural feeling. So don't think you're like the only one. Every single person goes through that feeling, and you just can only do so much. And if you're doing the 3 vital behaviors every day, that's what you need to be doing, and talking to your coach. And you can reach out to your coach, you can reach out to me. So the 3 vital behaviors are basically your non-negotiable, something you're going to do every day as a coach. And one is invite people to our free groups. We're always running free groups. Danielle has this awesome idea. We're starting on Monday. It's called Pumpkin Spice and Something Nice. It's a free 7-day group. We're giving you pumpkin recipes every day, little workouts, and we're doing a random act of kindness every day. You can just kind of catch up with people and message them and be like, hey girl, I was just wondering, do you happen to like pumpkin flavored things? And then, you can say, well, I don't know if you're interested, but we're doing this fun group, and we're doing random acts of kindness and sharing pumpkin recipes. And I just freaking love pumpkin, and I kind of want to just spread the love. So do you mind if I add you? We can do this together. You can do it with that. You can do it with our free exercise group after you talk to them, catch up, and then just kind of be like, hey, so, I just wanted to, good to catch up with you. I have a free exercise group. There's just a bunch of us women. I'm always looking for more positive women to join us. You want me to add you? It's just like 5 minutes or less of exercise a day. It's just kind of cool to add it in. This month we're working on our booties, and I really like it. I've noticed a little bit of a difference so far. So what do you say? People are going to be like, yeah. So your coach will teach you, kind of talk to you about what is the free exercise group of the month and how you add people. We always add people to the pinned post. They'll go over all of that with you. And so you can know what groups are happening. So the cool thing about our team is that we do groups together. You don't have to do things on your own. You don't have to be like, okay, I have to start a challenge group. I have to start a free group. I have to do this. I have to do that. Basically, what I want you to focus on is the 3 vital behaviors, plugging into the coach basics, which I'll talk about, and just inviting people and talking to people, getting them into the free group, and being in close contact with your coach, and knowing that Rome wasn't built in a day. Just do a little bit each day. So the first vital behavior is inviting, and then the second one is be a product of the product. So you can't tell people to work out. You can't tell people to eat better. You can't tell people to drink Shakeology if you're not doing it. So drink your Shakeology, do your workout during nap time, first thing in the morning, whatever. Just know that, if you have people that are doing it, I look at people, I have coaches that have 5 kids, 3 kids, jobs, whatever. And I'm like, I do this full time and I don't have kids. If I can't get my workout in and they did, what am I doing with my life? So it's really motivating to see other coaches and other clients doing stuff when I'm like, I have no excuse. Like, what are you doing? So it's actually kind of motivating to be a coach too, because you're like, okay, if this chick can do it, I can do it. So, and just kind of documenting your fitness journey. It shouldn't just be your profile doesn't need to change into a Beachbody, like verbally vomiting everywhere, but just kind of treat it as like you documenting your fitness journey. If you took a picture, if you had lunch, take a picture of it and say, hey, I just threw this together really quick. This is how I did it. Not just like, here's lunch, because you want to add value. So even though you're like, it's a spinach omelet, that's not hard. there's plenty of people that don't know how to make an omelet or just wouldn't think to put spinach in their omelet. So it doesn't matter how simple you may think your food isn't pretty. It doesn't matter. It's going to add value. You're always eating. So if it's healthy, snap a picture. Even if you don't use it that day, it'll be helpful to just have in your phone to be able to make a post later. The other thing I tell people, the third vital behavior is personal development. And that should be a non-negotiable every day. If you're in the car, audiobooks, podcasts, there's so much good stuff. Your coach can tell you some suggestions, but definitely plug into the National Wake Up Call, either live or recorded. And that's every Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Beachbody Corporate puts that on, and there's like top coaches making 6 and 7 figures in the business that get on this call, and you take notes and you listen, or if you're in the car, just listen to it. But it's really awesome information. So every Monday at 11 Eastern time. Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern time, my coach Kelly, who is a very successful coach, elite coach, she does her team call via Zoom, which we're using now, and then mine are Thursday nights at 7. Via Zoom. And so everything is recorded and uploaded on mine and Kelly's YouTube channels, and the National Wake Up Call is recorded. You can do call back, or if you can download the podcast Team Beachbody, and you can get in there and listen to all of them, plus seminars from Summit. If you don't have an iPhone and you don't have the podcast you don't have podcast, there's an app called Podcast Addict, ADDICT. Amazing. It's an app that lets you access everything in podcasts, all things podcasts. So that's free personal development with all your National Wake Up Calls. You can go back. I talked to Danielle, and she's like back in 2014 listening to National Wake Up Calls, and she signed on in this year, but they're still applicable to her and helping her in her business. So that's really cool too. Let's see. So 3 vital behaviors, make that non-negotiable. Plan out a power hour or half hour, and your coach will help you talk about that. If you need organizational tips, we've got an awesome call Danielle Rhodes did in our team call, and under my YouTube channel under team calls. Your coach can help you with that if time management is something you're dealing with. But yeah, so I want you to make sure you get on the wait list for the Success Club trip for Nashville. Make it non-negotiable to get your free Nashville ticket. You're going to get your Shakeology paid for, and getting Shakeology paid for and getting Success Club is just changing 3 people's lives. If you know 3 people that want to lose weight, it's all about inviting people to join you versus, hey, buy my stuff. It's $19.95 this month. Like, that's annoying and that's obnoxious, and that's not what we do. It's the same thing as you going to a restaurant and being like, oh my gosh, I got the pasta. It was so good. You have to go try it. It's the same thing. Like, dude, this 21-day fix is like idiot proof, and it makes it so easy, and the workouts are killer. You should totally do it with me. Same thing. Gather testimonials. Like for me, I had over 15 years of stomach pains, and Shakeology helped me. I talk to people about that all the time. Oh my gosh, girl, Shakeology has literally changed my life. I used to have to take probiotics every day. I had stomach pains every time I ate. My stomach pains are gone. I have never felt so good. It's awesome. My sister's lost 90 pounds with 21-day fix and Shakeology. It's just great. So as you gain testimonials, you can just talk to people about that, and they're like, really? That's really cool. So listen to other coaches and their testimonials. Ask your clients, hey, what are you noticing with Shakeology? Most people will always notice that they have extra energy, stuff like that. So the more that you can, kind of figure out testimonials, the better it's going to be. Next thing I want to tell you is you're going to make a list of 150 people. That sounds daunting, but honestly, go through your Facebook friends, go through your phone contacts. You'll be able to do that. And don't ever not put somebody on your list, because you might say, oh, Bob, he's not going to want to do anything. But that also might jog your memory to be like, oh, but Bob's sister is really into, this. So just write everybody on your list. I have signed on 2 old managers to this business. You might think, they used to be my boss. They're not going to want to sign on as my coach. Nope, sign on 2 of them, and they are going to be awesome. So, you just can't ever judge people. It doesn't matter how much money they make, how fit they are, or what their, title is. Ask them, because you don't know if they're really, truly happy, or if they, want to change things, or they have a huge amount of debt. Don't ever not ask somebody. Let them tell you no. And if they tell you no, freaking good, because I have so many people that come back later and they're like, okay, so I've been thinking about this forever. I think I need to do this. I can't tell you how many times I hear that all the time. So if you hear a no, don't get discouraged. Okay, cool, girl. Well, I'll keep you in mind for later. And, in the meantime, do you want me to add you to our free group? That's it. And you can keep in constant contact with them. So make your list of 150 people. Also, I'd like you to write down like 5 things that you kind of think you're interested in, passionate about, whatever, so that you can also talk about those things. Because you don't want to just be talking about Beachbody. So, it may be your kids. For me, it would be like my dog, running, guacamole. I don't know how it started, but I just now talk about it all the time because people know I'm obsessed with that. There's a couple other things, but just think about things, anything funny. If something makes me laugh, like I'm going to repost it. So I do a lot of humorous stuff too, like little, memes and things like that. Follow other coaches. I love Sarah. She's always she's really good at being herself and being silly, and she attracts, like-minded, people. She's really good at just, don't overthink things. Like make your post sound like you would just be talking to your best friend. So yeah, reach out to 3 to 5 people a day. Your coach will talk to you about forming, and that's how you start a conversation. I'll tell you briefly, F stands for family. Hey girl, I saw that, your kids' pictures. Oh my gosh, they're getting so big. How are you in the family? O stands for occupation. Ask them how work is. I always say, I'm good. When they ask you, I just started my own health and fitness business and I'm doing such and such. So I'm staying busy. It doesn't matter if you haven't made $1. Put that in there because it's the whole reason you're messaging them anyways. The R stands for recreation. Maybe like, I saw you guys just got back from vacation. How was it? And then the M is the message. Message them to join. And you're not going to be like, so it was good talking to you. Do you want to buy the 21-day fix from me? If you haven't talked to about their goals or anything. So that message for me is message them to join your free group. And then they're in my 30-day booty challenge. And then in 3 days, I'm going to be like, hey girl, how are the workouts going? It's an in to talk about workouts. If you just randomly message somebody and you're like, hey, how are the workouts going? They'd be like, good. Like, why are you asking me? So that's a really good icebreaker kind of thing. I want you to be a presence on social media 1 to 2 times a day, posting non-negotiable. Instagram definitely once a day at least, and Facebook definitely morning and night bare minimum is going to be your thing. And if you want to make a posting schedule in the photo album of our Team Run Pink, there is an sample posting schedule. It's awesome. That way, if you're busy, you look, okay, Tuesday night I've got a food pic. Wednesday morning I'm going to share something funny. This Thursday, I'm going to share a recipe. So okay, this is what I'm going to share. Posting schedules are really helpful, but just make yourself a constant present on Facebook. It doesn't matter if you weren't previously posting before. Nobody's going to be like, oh my gosh, April never used to post, now she posts all the time. This is so annoying. No, they don't know who shows up in your newsfeed and who doesn't. So just do it. It's going to change your life. It's going to help other people, and you can't be afraid of what other people may think of you. My own sister, one sister is a coach, has lost 90 pounds. One sister literally blocks us both because motivational posts rub her the wrong way. I don't even know how that's possible or what the freak that means, but that's fine. If you want to block me, I'm totally fine with that. You are not somebody that is in my target market. I can't help you if you don't want help. And that's fine with me. I am just like, okay, cool. I've had people make fun of me. I have had, my best friend used to pick at me all the time. And now she's like, dude, you are really awesome at this. Like, she'll compliment me on the way that I interact with people in my posts and stuff like that. And she used to make fun of me so bad. And she would be like, yeah, I wish I could make money for posting videos and selfies on Facebook. Yes, because that's all I do. And you just have to let it go. Who cares? Like, they have no idea what they're missing out on, and they may come back and be a coach or, be a customer or something in the future. So you just have to have a little bit of thick skin and realize the reason I'm doing this is to help other women. I'm not going to not put myself out there because 1 or 2 negative Nancys don't like it. They can unfollow me. I really don't care. I'm out there for those target market people that I can help. And that's what you have to think. So figure out who your target market is when you talk to your coach as well. For me, mine would be, probably like 22 to 37-ish, just kind of trying to narrow it down. Women that have suffered with self-confidence issues, eating disorders, possibly in the past, and have, miserable in their job or want to make a change and maybe want to, work from home, love animals, things like that. So just make a list. Basically, you're describing yourself, and that's your target market. Once you have that target market, you know that when you're writing that next coaching post, inviting people to join you, you're writing it as if you're writing to that person that you want on your team. And that challenge group post that you make, once a week, I need you inviting people, not just like, got my sweaty selfie. I want people to know that they can join you. So invite them to join you, not just, I did my workout. People might be like, you go girl, but they don't know that they can join you unless you invite them. So you need to invite once a week for coaching and once a week for a challenge group. And your coach can help you with wording. You can post in our team group and we can help you. Transformation photos, even if you don't have your own, we have an entire album of other coaches. They're all up for grabs because people want to see that it works. But they also don't want to see you say, hey, message me for our newest sale, da, 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 da. They want to really feel like you want to help them and connect with them. So add other coaches on our team so you can see how they do challenge group posts. Feel free to take it and make it your own, especially in the beginning. I use my coach Kelly's a lot. You don't want to just copy and paste, especially if you have a ton of mutual friends. But in the beginning, I used her post as a template. And then when you kind of get the swing of things, you can, make your own. But it should just be a scroll-stopping question that you ask that you can really connect with. So for me, I may say something like, have you ever just been standing in your closet thinking, I don't want to put any of these clothes on. I feel uncomfortable in all of them. If that was something that you were struggling with, wouldn't you be like, yes, I've been there. What does she want to say? What is she talking to me about? So figure out, some type of question that's going to draw people in, invite people, and your coach can help you with that. So, so that's kind of everything I wanted to cover. You want to set your own goals as well. Maybe you want to pay your electric bill, car bill, whatever, and talk to your coach with making your why list. You guys are going to talk about forming, messaging people, inviting people. You guys are going to talk about your why. You're going to get deeper into that. You're going to schedule a call once a week for the first 4 weeks. You're going to make sure that you're at least listening to the National Wake Up Call and Team Call, even if it's just the recording, but live would be awesome every week. You're going to be doing your personal development, posting on Facebook. When I see people and they're like, oh, I'm just really not doing good, and I go to their Facebook, I'm like, you haven't made a single post inviting people. I wonder why. Don't blame your sponsor. Don't blame your team. Don't blame your upline if you're not doing it. So I am giving you some tough love. If you want this, put yourself out there and do it. And if you're doing all of the above, Danielle can attest to this. She was doing it. She was messaging people. She was putting herself out there, and she's like, I can't hit Success Club. What is going on? It was a struggle for her for a while, but her consistency has paid off. And every month she's doing better and better. And she's just really, building her clientele. So some people are in the right place at the right time and they are getting lots of people at once. Some people, it's consistency. And then it happens. So don't get down on yourself if you see, oh, we signed on the same day and so-and-so is doing awesome. Just make sure that you're doing the 3 vital behaviors and doing what you should be doing and talking to new people every day and not just putting all your eggs in one basket. So-and-so said she was going to buy, so I should be good because I'll be Success Club 5. 9 times out of 10, that person that says they're for sure isn't going to happen. And I'm telling you that now. That's just sales. People think they want it, and then they're like, oh, but I really wanted those pair of shoes. So maybe later. They get all excited about it, and then payday comes and goes and things happen. So that's just why you got to follow up with people. You got to stay in contact with them. And you have to know that if I get a no, good, fine. They're going to come back to me later. So that's kind of all I wanted to cover. Do you guys have any questions, anybody at all?
Where can I learn more about the products?
That's a good question. So what product did you order?
The Shakeology and the 3-day cleanse.
Okay.
I also have the 21-day fix.
You have the 21-day fix?
Yeah, I ordered that actually last month before I even got into this.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember Tasha asking about you. Okay. So have you started the 21 Day Fix yet?
I have not.
Okay, get in your booklet and read that. Just kind of figuring out, okay, if I just got the 21 Day Fix, how would I do that? And start doing it. Doing it is going to help you learn the most. But basically, I'll give you a rundown. There's stuff in your Coach Online office. These are going to be the most popular products. 1, 3-day refresh and Shakeology is on sale for $140 this month until the end of September. So for $10, they get a 3-day vegetarian cleanse. They have Shakeology for breakfast and fruit. They have snacks of veggies and healthy fats, and it comes with a vanilla shake. Not Shakeology, not vanilla Shakeology, a vanilla shake for lunch and dinner, and then it comes with vegetarian recipes. So when I tell people, I'm like, it's a vegetarian 3-day cleanse where you get fruits, veggies, healthy fats, and Shakeology, and then a vegan shake that it comes with as well. So it's basically comes with a meal plan, and it's a cleanse that there's also a fiber drink that you'll have in the morning. So, but basically, I just say it's a 3-day cleanse that detoxes your body. You don't have to worry about like running to the bathroom or crapping your pants in public. It's nothing like that. But it's just going to make you have a lot of energy and feel better. And then with 21 Day Fix, it comes with a meal plan, portion control containers. If it fits, you can eat it. 30-minute workouts. Also comes with a shaker cup. Size is, and 21 Day Fix challenge pack is $160. 21 Day Fix base and size are normally $60. Shakeology is normally $130. You buy them together, you save $30 for $160. 21 Day Fix is probably hands down going to be the most popular. There is a 21 Day Fix script in our Coach Basics group. Again, talk to your coach, but make Coach Basics non-negotiable. We post every day, but it doesn't build on each other. So you don't have to start at day 1. You can just start with whatever day we're on. But Size is a hip hop dance program. It starts really slow, builds you up. So it's a really fun program for anybody that loves Zumba or is like, oh, I don't like exercise. It makes it fun for them. So that's $160 with Shakeology. And then the other popular one, Size, 21 Day Fix, 3-day refresh. And then anybody that's just interested in Shakeology, you can talk them into the Beachbody On Demand challenge pack because they get 3 months access of live streaming of workouts that they can do from their phone, their computer, their tablet. It's over $2,500 worth of workouts on there for $10 extra for 3 months access. And PiYo is on sale this month for $140 as well. And that is a Pilates yoga infused workout. So those are kind of the most common ones, but in the Coach Online office, there's a product training guide and you can learn more. If you ever want to, you're like, what's PiYo? Go to YouTube and Google Beachbody PiYo. You'll find like a 3-minute trailer from Beachbody and it tells a little bit about that too. So that's a good question. Gather testimonials from different programs too. So when you talk to people, you can do that. The 21 Day Fix script is going to be your best friend. Use it as a template, and that is in the Coach Basics group. You can easily find that. Samantha or Amanda, do either of you have questions? You're good?
I have a question.
Yeah.
I know the Coach Basics is every month. So should I get Amanda going on that now, or should I wait until the beginning of October?
No,
okay.
I mean, because it starts the first Monday of every month, but we made it so that it doesn't build on each other. It's just new information. So she might plug in tomorrow and see, oh, I learned how to use the Beachbody mobile app and learn how to enroll customers. So I just tell people, don't feel like you need to start at day 1. Get in there, and when the post comes, do that. And if you have questions, let me know. Don't think that, oh, it's day 25. I have 25 days to catch up on. Just start today. And then when we get back to day 1, you'll jump in there and you say you started on day 20 and you did 20 to 25 and then you start at 1. Then you go to 1 to 19 and you're finished with the group.
Okay. All right. I'll get you added to that, Amanda, and kind of go over more of it.
Yeah, Coach Basics is cool because it's like 5-minute videos every day from people from our team. Just basically little tips for your business. Kind of like when you get on the phone with your coach, they give you little tips and ideas. It's kind of like that every day just for 5 minutes. Any other questions from anybody? So, okay, I want you to write down your why and your why list and kind of get deep into it, and so that you can send that to your coach. And then I want you to write down any other goals that you have, fitness goals, personal goals, financial goals, and then your target market and that list of 150 people. And then the wait list. And know that you are only a human being that can do so much. I know you have kids, you work, you do this. Just delegate maybe 45 minutes here, or, you know, maybe 30 minutes in the morning or 30 minutes in the evening, whatever. I have one coach that gets up, does a power hour in the morning every morning. She gets up an hour earlier and just does it because that's the time that she has. And she says, okay, I'm going to schedule my post. I'm going to send my messages. I'm going to check in with my groups, and I'm going to, follow up with people, whatever it is. If you have a 30-minute span where you're normally like scrolling through your Facebook feed or Instagram or watching TV, spend that time on your business, because that 30 minutes spent on your business and scrolling through your Facebook feed is not spending time on your business. Because I really think I'm working. I'm like, well, I'm liking this, and she might come like my page. I'm liking this. Don't do that. Limit yourself to like 3 minutes max on your Facebook feed and get out of there and just do what you need to be doing. I like to send my messages first thing in the morning, because that's the most important thing that you can do, is send new messages every day. And then I make my morning post. When I was out working full time, I would send my messages. I would make my morning posts. I would listen to my personal development in the car on the way to work. I would send my 5 messages at lunchtime and follow up. And then on the way home, I would either get on the phone with coach prospects or customer prospects. And then for me, I really wanted to quit my job, so I'd spend another hour or two doing something to help my team, or checking in with groups and things like that. Another thing that has really helped me was making a posting schedule and writing down the people that I was going to message from my list the night before. So I hope that helps. We have lots of awesome, you can go through my YouTube and look at all our past team calls as free personal development. You don't have to spend a dime. There's plenty of free personal development, and there's lots of audiobooks you can look up even on YouTube for free too. So anything else before we sign off? Okay, well, thank you guys so much for spending almost 2 whole hours with me tonight. I really appreciate it. I'm going to post both of these recordings. I hope that helps. I hope that helps you knowing how to get your new coaches excited. But I really want you to focus on that why. And if you need to put it on a Post-it note and write it somewhere where you see it every day, that's going to be the key for you making time when you don't have time and doing it when you don't feel like it, because that's going to be what's going to help you quit your job. And I know that you have the potential with you. If I can do it, you can do it. So you guys have a great night. Welcome to the team. I'm so excited to have you guys, and I will talk to you soon.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Kimberly, and everyone else that joined today. Thank you.